Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We're so excited to have you. It's so fun to do Regan Moves early in the morning, and we're going to focus on cardio this morning. So let's do a good warm up to make sure we're in great shape for that. Okay, warming up our muscles and our joints. Starting with a little bit of a dynamic warm up here. Gonna first get some fast feet under my feet. Haha. Some fast arms. Okay, let's get those knees up and hug those knees. All right. And a dynamic movement here. You know, I like to warm up those legs, get the hip joints moving. Okay, and left to right. And here we go. Good. Okay, jog a little more. High knees if you want to get those arms up overhead to warm up the whole body. If you're able to go a little faster, get those knees up. Good. Okay, walking on a spot. Okay. And let's do you can do jumping jacks or you can do modified jumping jacks. Okay. Same thing, just a little less impact and a little less torque on the joints. Just jog on a spot, get those arms up overhead, or go back if you want to, or just bounce. You don't have to jump for your jumping jacks. Modification is key. Whew, that gets the heart rate up immediately, so that's wonderful. Okay, walk it down a little, my friends. Let's do some good mornings. Warming up the back. Ah, flexing at the hip joint. Neutral neck here, and of course, neutral spine. Draw that belly button to the spine. Always breathing, but we just want to make sure we have a flat or slightly arched back, not rounded. All right. So I like to think of it as my butt up and out. Ah, good. Walking on a spot, doing some movement laterally. Okay, do a little bit of a crab walk here. You can do some power moves, modified skater jump. Okay, don't have to actually jump. We can do more of those later, but this will warm up those legs. Okay, warming up the quads. You can get low if you want to. I don't get super low for those. I'm only at about like this instead of like this. It's all good. Starting with a small range of motion, working up to a bigger one. Squats. Okay. I hinge a little more at the hip. It's more of a forward squat. So I'm putting a little more emphasis on those glutes, but it takes the torque off the knee. Traditional squat is fine if you can tolerate it. But again, I can really feel that on my knees. So I just hinge a little bit at the hip or more extremely. So you can play around with that. Check your form out and find out what's the comfortable position for you for your squat. That's pretty good for a warm up and just stretching those quads gently. Good. Joint mobility here. Quick movement of the wrists and the neck. We're going to look to one direction, then the other. Tip and tip the chin to the chest. Rotate good. Shoulders. Whew. Awesome, my friends. And stretch. Stretch. Shoulders. Get those moving too for mobility. Awesome. Good, good, good. Okay, reaching. Good. And a little bit more on this side. Feels so good. All right, I'm going to hop right into it. Do a gentle movement here for my weights for the shoulders. Okay, let's just do a few reps to start with. with or without squats, okay? Pushing. There you go for your shoulder presses. Light weights is just fine. Okay, good. If you have any shoulder issues, remember you can just rotate the arms about the shoulder, keeping those arms bent. That's a good workout for those arms. So that's a modification of a raise. And your modification for a press is to just put the weights down, okay? But if you have the weights in your hands, let's do a few more reps. I'm gonna do 10 more. These are light weights, so that's why I'm doing lots of reps. And then we'll just play around with the tempo a little for these shoulders. Are you already starting to feel it? I know I am. Okay, here we go. Let's just do a couple more. Now let's play around with the tempo here. So nice and slow. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2. One more slow one. 3 and 1. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. 3, 2, 1. One more. And 3, 2, 1. Reverse. Quick up. Slow, 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 quick up, slow, 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 quick up, slow, 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 quick up, slow, slow, slow. Take a break if you need to. Okay, let's do 2 and 2. Here we go. With the squat. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Two more. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. 4 singles. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's put the weights aside. Okay. Few more reps of that. Let's jump right into the 3 and 1s here, okay? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, quick down. 3, 2, 1, quick down. 3, 2, 1, quick down. And 3, 2, 1, reverse. Quick up. Slow, 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 and up. Slow, 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 and up. Slow, 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 and up. Slow, slow. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Almost done. One more. Good, we're done. Good job. Let's put those weights aside. Shake it out. We're going to do a little bit of a comfort check here. So I'm going to quickly massage. Okay. Gentle, gentle movement, internal, external rotation of the shoulder, gentle stretch if you like to. Awesome. Let's do a cardio. Heel taps. Awesome. Get those arms moving if you want to. Okay, any arm movement is fine. You can do some toe taps if you want to. Okay, let's do some of those. Okay, let's go back to heels now. You can go faster for a faster pace if you want to. Still trying to keep this low impact. I mean, you can go a little higher. Okay, get those heels up. You can even do this on a step where you tap your heels on the step. Okay, and be a little careful when you do these. Okay, don't go too far up on your toe. So toe taps here. Again, if you're not really jumping, your feet don't have to leave the ground. This is good cardio. It's not really like jogging on the spot. It's intentionally going up on your toes. So that fires the glutes a little bit more. Okay. And heel taps. Walk it down. And let's move on to our next strength segment. Heart rate is still slightly up. That's good. You can walk it down a bit by doing a deep breath in and out. Okay, let's do some bicep curls, all right? Just a few to warm up. Awesome. Fabulous. Just warming up those biceps. Heart rate is still elevated here. Now, we're going to change up the tempo a little. Turn up my music so I can hear it a bit more too. There. Okay, ready? Nice and slow for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and slow. One more slow one. 3 and 1. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. 3, 2, 1. Nice and fluid movements. We don't want to be jerking at every step. You want to go a nice fluid arc like this. Okay, reverse. So we're going to go quick up, slow, slow, slow. Up, slow, slow, slow. This works the quads too. And one more. Up, slow, slow. 2 and 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. One more of those. Now let's do 6 singles. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights aside. Now what we want to do is just a quick evaluation. See if you need heavier or lighter weights. I'm going to knock out that whole routine one more time, but we'll go backwards. So we'll start with a few reps at a little bit faster pace, with or without the squats. I'm going to do more squats. Let's go for 10, 9, 8. Belly button to spine, neutral neck. Shoulders are relaxed here. Shoulders are slightly back. I lost count, so I'm going to say it's 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, my friends. So let's do that backwards. So I'm going to do 2 and 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do 1 and 3. Here we go. 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3, 2, 1. 1, 3, 2, 1, and 1, 3, 2. Slow on the way up. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. One more. 3, 2, 1. Quick down. Nice and slow just for 2. Okay, a lot of you will squat lower than me, and that's okay. Good. Let's pulse at the bottom here a little bit. So pulsing right here. Okay. And then pulse at the top. Awesome. Keep it up. You guys are doing great. Shake it out. Stretch. Ooh. Awesome. Take that water if you need it. Okay. Okay. Let's do some knee lifts. Again, you can do it with almost no impact at all. Bouncing a little is good too. Or you can go at a faster pace. Okay. Or you can lift those knees really high. Or you can just do arms with the knees, which will get that heart rate up and work the core. So that's my choice for this cardio segment. And if you bounce a little on that planted leg, you're doing extra work. So good on you. Good. Now we talked about those skater jumps earlier, so let's knock some of those out. Modification is just to take a nice step. Okay, you don't have to get that foot behind you. That's going to do all sorts of twisting and turning, including on your knee. So your modification is just a step wide and or do a mini modified lunge when you're moved over laterally. Okay, of course, you can do the skater jumps. Okay. Using that leg behind you a little bit more for momentum than actually focusing on the twist. So hopefully you just get that foot touching the other foot, and that works well for those inner and outer thighs. Okay. Don't have to get it all the way behind you. You can if you want to, but I'm just about modifications. So I can do the same thing other people can do. I just do it in a way that works for me. And you should do the same. None of us are going to be doing the exact same thing as each other because we're all different. Okay. Good. Let's do a modified clean and press. Again, light weights, because we're going to pretend we're in the gym with a bar, and we're going to do a lot of movements with those quads. Okay. So you get that weight up and press. They're kind of fun to do. They work the glutes too. Let's do a few more. Good. How about 3 more? So it's squat. Get the weights up. Squat. Press. Squat, weights down. Squat, weights up. Squat, press. Squat, weights down. So here's your power move. Power up. Squat, press. Squat and down. One more. Woo! Good. Awesome. Put the weights aside. Walk it out a little if that heart rate's elevated. I know mine is slightly elevated here. Yeah, perfect. Still in fat burning mode, which is great. Awesome. Okay. Let's do a few more of those. How about just 4 more good ones? So squat, weights up, squat, press. Squat, weights down. So squat, power up. Okay. Is that. So that first squat is a little bigger because I am essentially pulling that weight back up from the floor. Whew. All right, my friends, cardio strength segment. I'm just tapping my heels on the floor. Pattern with my palms. Follow me here. Palms down, 4, 3, 2, palms together. 4, 3, 2, palms up. 4, 3, 2, palms together. 4, 3, 2, palms down. 4, 3, 2, palms together. 4, 3, 2, palms up, and 4, 3, 2, palms together, and 4, 3, 2, palms down. One more time. 4, 3, 2, palms together. Good. 4, 3, 2, palms up, and 4, 3, 2, palms together, and 4, 3, 2, we're done. Walk it out. Good, good. If you want to keep that cardio going, add a few more jacks here. Okay, I'm going to knock out some glute exercises, and you can use a lower bench, okay, or you can use a table, which is a little higher, or I've got an in-betweener, which is a stool. So I'm just going to gently do some raises here, belly button to spine. If you want to make it harder, do all your reps on one side at a time, and or you can make it harder by going lower. Okay, make sure your back feels like it's in a comfortable position. So you don't have to get those legs up super high because that'll just arch your back more. But the trick to not arching your back so much is to go lower then you can still get those legs up high or higher, and your back won't arch as much. So we've knocked out quite a few reps here. So I'm gonna do 8 more on each side. Here we go. 8, 7, hold, resist it down. 6, 5, 4, belly button to spine. 3, alternate legs if you need to, or if you're starting to feel torsion or discomfort of any kind in any part of you, like your planted leg or your back. 3, 4, 4 more to go. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Bend and extend, bend and extend. So you're bending here where the knees are touching each other. You don't want to come too far forward. This really focuses the exercise, prevents rest or minimizes it, and just keeps everything contained. So within the frame of the body at this point here, I'm flexing my foot a little bit too, which you don't have to do. You can have a neutral foot like this, or you can flex it like I just did slightly. Let's go for 4 more. 2, 1. Good. Okay, great. Modifications of that are to go from the wall and to do a slightly less big range of motion. You can also pulse and hold here, which is really good for those glutes. And if it doesn't strain your back, you can even squeeze those glutes at the top of the movement. So lots of options here. All right, now that the bench is right here, let's add a couple of movements that incorporate abdominals. With or without weights, here we go. So I'm gonna lean back slightly for a sit-up, come up and shoulder press, lift and lift, okay? So slight sit-up, hold, resist it down, hold, resist it down, okay? Ooh, so you get that sit-up, and you're also challenging your trunk here and your balance. All right. Okay. Good. And here we go. And lift. I'm going to start with this leg first. Oh, balance is pretty good today. Sometimes it isn't. And sometimes it's different on one leg versus the other. But today, pretty uniform. Okay. And one more. And got a creaky bench here, but that's okay. Using the bench, and you can stand for these. I'm going to add some tricep kickbacks here. So you can slightly lean forward if you want. Shoulders are relaxed. But even if you're pretty much straight up, as long as your arms are behind you, you're good to go. You're working those triceps. Okay, so you don't have to lean forward, but you can if you want to. If you do, keep a neutral neck. Okay, and draw that belly button to the spine so that you protect your spine. Okay, 4 more. 3, 2, 1. And if you want to, we'll go overhead as well, making sure that elbow is pretty much facing forward. So you can hold it if you want to help your form, or you can go bilaterally and do your extensions here. So again, seated or standing or holding a squat. Okay, I'm going to do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, 1. One more for good measure. And swimmers. Then we'll do that one more time. So swimmers, arms are behind you as close as you can, but you're going to go pretty much straight up, not out. And it looks like my arms are on an angle, but that's because I don't want to have my arms too close together here because I want to maintain a pretty much straight arm, but without a locked elbow. So we're going to go pulse and hold, which you can do seated or you can hold that squat. Let's do that 2 more times. So pulse and hold. 1 more. Pulse and hold, pulse and hold. Good job. Let's do that whole sequence one more time. Again from the chair. or standing. Let's go for 8. 8. Micro hold at the top without a locked elbow. And then resist it down. So 4 more. 3, 2. Because we don't want to overstretch when we go above, I sometimes do one arm at a time to make sure my elbow is not too far back. I know if it's too far back, I can feel it. I think it would strain my muscle. So I'm starting with a lower range of motion and working my way up. Okay, a bigger workload on this exercise would also be heavier weights. This one can go a little further back. I can feel. Okay. And let's do those swimmers, my friends. Here we go. Okay. Pulse and hold. Pulse, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2 more times. Pulse, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 3, 2, one more time. And pulse, 3, 2, 1, and almost done. Now we're done. Good. Shake it out. Do a little massage on those triceps. Let's move on to the abdominals. Ah, all right. Let's focus on those obliques to start with. Okay, I'm going to do some good old bicycles. They're wonderful. So you can stay seated for these. I'm going to just lift those up, do a gentle twist. I mean, if your back is sore, just do crunches. We don't want to strain that back. Crunches are effective. So let's do 16 of these. Ready? Here we go. 16, 14, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and I'm going to slightly lean back here. I'm going to get those legs up. Okay, and if you want to make it easier, hold on to your legs and turn and turn and turn and turn. If you can hold them up, turn, center, turn, center. One more time. Turn, center. One more time, other side. Turn, center, hold. So you can give your abs a little break here. Extend one leg at a time, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. Extend, bring it in. This is also good for those muscles in the quads, those 4 quad muscles. Good. A few more of those. Wonderful. Okay. Whew. Breathe it in quick here. And out. Okay, let's work the sides a little bit more. Keep everything square here. So we're not going to bend, we're not going to turn. Okay, we're just leaning straight to the side with the head, everything square. Shoulders, chest, hips, knees, toes square, facing forward. Okay, you can add some work here. Okay, other side. So good for the transverse abdominis, for the obliques. Oh, I didn't hold first, so let's hold first. And for your QLs in the back, quadratus lumborum, very important deep muscles that stabilize you and move you. You can feel them. Okay, so keep going. Good. Let's add some good old sit-ups and a nice additional routine here, which you can do at home, sit-ups, and then you can do more of these and then crunches. That's your routine. Oh my gosh, you guys, time flies when you're having fun. I wish I had more time for abs, but I got to keep it at half an hour. Let's take our big breaths of gratitude. What are you most grateful for today? Good for you. Thank you so much for being here. I want to thank everybody who's made this possible. And that is Gather Well, medical assisted weight loss and family owned testing for anything that ails you. California Lupus Foundation. Very grateful to work with them in partnership. Merrick Inc., Care for Adults During the Day, Archstone Workspace, and Carrie Hefniter, American Family Insurance. So thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again. See you Thursday. Bye.